Yo, what's up guys? Josh from Chang Fitness. So we're actually switching things up. This is some workout footage from my last training block. This was last week actually. For those of you guys who don't know, I actually used to be a competitive powerlifter, but then I got into competitive bodybuilding, started doing natural bodybuilding competitions. And quite frankly, after my last season, which was in 2021, so 3 years ago, I slowly drizzled out in terms of hitting legs heavily. I started skipping leg days for like 2 years basically, but almost 2 months ago I decided I wanted to get back into powerlifting. So this is actually the last week of my training block. I'm currently running Ogus 753, which is a modified 531 split. So it's a linear progression program, but since I honestly am really weak right now compared to my all-time max strength, I've actually been progressing linearly every workout, which is really fun. It's cool to get stronger every workout, but it does suck that I'm not near my peak strength. During my peak, my squat was 415, bench was 315, and then deadlift was 550. These are all gym PRs. I did do a powerlifting meet back in college, but my numbers were garbage since I water cut 15 pounds to try to get into the 145.5 pound weight class. And I did break the Illinois records, but then it shortly got broken later. So I don't really count those numbers. My only competitive powerlifting experience through the USAPL. But the purpose of me uploading these videos is I used to work with a coach for bodybuilding, and I would record all of my working sets for these lifts to send to him for form checks. I found that since I don't get coaching anymore, I'm self-coached. Well, I mean, I just lift because I have no plans to compete in any bodybuilding shows. And, I might do a powerlifting meet next year, depending on how strong I get. But I found that just getting the habit of recording my sets and documenting it makes me lift more intentionally. It's also great feedback for myself just to see like how my form is looking, since I am an online fitness coach. So, I have my clients send me their form. I lift the best when I look at my own form, so that's pretty much the goal of this new series. I'm just gonna upload my workouts, do a voiceover in terms of how I'm feeling with everything, and then just put it on the internet. No real plan to grow my following this way, but if you are into lifting and it motivates you to see someone else lifting, then hopefully you guys find these videos helpful. But the goal is to get strong by next year. I'm hoping that I can break all of my totals by, let's say, June of next year. So like 8 months. I'm currently in a slight surplus, not really trying to lose weight, definitely trying to maintain / lean bulk. So I feel like the combination of bulking plus, being on a good program and just lifting consistently should yield some really good progress. I have been lifting after all for like 11 years now. So yeah, we've been lifting for a while, all natty. I feel like the cool thing about lifting natty is, since I haven't lifted legs in a while and my numbers are all trash relatively to my all-time PR strength, it's pretty easy to get back, and I don't have to take any supplements that involve needles or whatever. So yeah, just actually really excited. The funny thing is, I honestly think powerlifting is the move if you're natty, since, as someone who's competed in 11 bodybuilding shows, I've come to the realization, aside from controlling leanness and obviously maxing out your frame and genetic structure, at the end of the day, like, bodybuilding is very much determined by genetics. You could be the hardest worker in the room, have, the best training plan and execution of that plan, but if you don't have the genetics to back it up, then you're going to get beat out by someone who just has better genetics or isn't natty if you're doing natty bodybuilding. So yeah, I've actually realized, especially for myself, I have pretty decent strength genetics. And I feel like the cool thing about powerlifting is it's really just you versus you at the end of the day, since you're just trying to beat your numbers from last time and really just get PRs. So a bit more objective in that sense. And I've just been having much more fun with my workouts lately. So yeah, this video is basically, as you guys saw earlier, that was week 4, day 3 with the 4x9 bench press. And then currently we're looking at week 4, day 4, which is 7x5 deadlift. And I'm doing sumo deadlift since that's the variation I prefer. Works better for my leverages. Maybe I'll add in conventional deadlift as a variation in the future when I get off of this programming. But for now, I'm going to milk this Ogus 753 programming since it's linear, and I find that I respond well to this high volume, low rep style. So that's pretty much it. If you made this far, comment down below. What are your guys' goals for fitness? And really just trying to document my own journey. Maybe call it road to platform, but just basically road to getting stronger again. So yeah, that's going to do for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.